Homicide investigation is underway in Madison right now. A dad says he was in shock after arriving home to find 10 squad cars in the neighborhood. And a social media movement is sending flowers to a Florida home in honor of Gabby Petito as crews scale back the search for her fiancé. This is News 3 Now at noon. Good afternoon. A homicide investigation is underway in Madison following a shooting last night. The victim was shot multiple times at a home on Harley Drive. That's just off Raymond Road. This is the city's 9th homicide this year. Madison's police chief says the incident appears to be targeted and the suspected shooter was detained. Police went door to door to inform neighbors. One man said it was hard to arrive home to find police on his street.
It's right next door. I mean, that was a little bit strange, because of the fact that it is so close. I've lived here for 16 years and nothing like this has ever happened. And the fact that it's right next door it makes me concerned. Absolutely.
It is unclear how many people were inside the house at the time of the shooting. This investigation is still active. If you know anything, contact Madison Area Crime Stoppers. Witnesses say they saw people in 2 cars shooting at one another last night. Police say they responded to reports of shots fired on Sentinel Pass. The incident comes one night after a 40-year-old man was shot at a party. Police have not said if the 2 incidents are related. And a family's dog was stolen during a burglary early this morning. Police are asking people to keep their eye out for Doyle. He's got a red collar on with no tags. He's about 4 months old. He was taken from the family's home on Basil Drive this morning. A vehicle, phone, and purse were also stolen. The stolen vehicle was later found disabled. Milwaukee's former police chief will soon lead the Fitchburg Police Department. Fitchburg's Police and Fire Commission voted in favor of Alfonso Morales last night. It's unclear when he'll be sworn in. Morales was demoted in Milwaukee last year for how he handled protests following the death of George Floyd. Turning to weather now, another sunny day for us. Here's Julian Seawright with a look at your certified most accurate forecast. Picture perfect out there.
Oh my gosh, it's something you couldn't just pin on your wall. That's how great it is outside right now. We're looking at beautiful blue skies, as we said, picture perfect. And we can see a bit of that fall foliage as well as those trees are starting to change into some of that fall-like color for us. But as we're taking a look at our current conditions as of right now, getting our afternoon started, 69 degrees. It is feeling really good this afternoon. Not a whole lot of moisture or humidity, pretty blue skies and 60s as we're getting things rolling in southern Wisconsin. A few of us are into a bit warmer areas, was Bosqueville 75 degrees, 71 in Platteville, and 73 in Janesville. But still, the large majority are still into those 60s as we're into the middle and upper 60s. And we're looking for those 70s to come in as we go into the afternoon. So still going to be a gorgeous day. And the dew points are still not really much to really get upset about either. Very comfortable conditions for us. So our takeaway for this afternoon is mostly sunny and mild. We're going to be looking at a high of 76 degrees in Madison. So for all those who are looking to get out, definitely today is the day. Nice light breezes from the east-southeast. Mostly sunny conditions, and it's going to feel really good as well. We'll have much more coming up because we might have some rain chances, though, after this picture-perfect week, Mark.
All right, we'll check back in a few minutes. Julian, thank you. The Madison School District is requiring all employees get vaccinated. The school board approved the plan last night. All staff and volunteers will need to be fully vaccinated by November 1st. The entire school board voted in favor of this mandate.
I just want to thank everyone who worked on this, and there are a lot of people who did, because this is really an important strategy and an important mitigation strategy along with all our others. But this is a major game changer, and I just thank everyone on that.
District leaders say communication on the mandate will go out tomorrow. Then you'll be able to upload your vaccination status on an online platform as soon as next week. The teachers union supports the mandate. Here's part of the statement they issued saying the union supports the highest level of public safety for all students and staff. And just this morning, Pfizer sent research to the FDA on how its COVID-19 vaccine can benefit children between the ages of 5 and 12. The company is expected to request emergency use authorization of their vaccine in the next few weeks. Pfizer vaccines are currently available to anyone 12 and older. An estimated 100 million people in the United States are fully vaccinated. Last night, Senate Republicans blocked a bill to avoid a government shutdown and prevent the United States from defaulting on its debt. Now, President Biden is working with Democrats on how to keep his legislative agenda on track. Skylar Henry has more details from the White House.
Treasury Secretary Janet Yellen appeared on Capitol Hill with an appeal to Congress.
It is imperative that Congress address the debt limit. If not, America would default for the first time in history. The full faith and credit of the United States would be impaired, and our country would likely face a financial crisis and economic recession as a result.
Secretary Yellen has warned America will reach its debt ceiling by October 18th. Friday is the deadline for the government shutdown unless Congress passes an emergency funding bill. Republicans say they will approve a stopgap spending bill to keep the government open, but not if it's attached to an extension of the debt ceiling.
Secretary Yellen just announced a new estimate that action on the debt limit may be necessary as early as October the 18th. Democrats will need to handle the debt limit before then.
Democrats say they'll raise the debt ceiling on their own if Republicans won't filibuster the bill.
Later this afternoon, I will ask unanimous consent for the Senate to hold a vote to increase the debt limit at a majority threshold.
President Biden held a conference call with Senator Chuck Schumer and House Speaker Nancy Pelosi to discuss a way forward, not only with the debt ceiling, but with his other legislative priorities as well. Speaker Pelosi told House Democrats they will vote on the roughly $1 trillion infrastructure bill, even though the $3.5 trillion spending package is still being worked on.
So in the next day or so, we hope to come to a place where we can all move forward on that.
But progressive Democrats are vowing to block the infrastructure bill until they can vote on the bigger spending bill.
I don't believe it'll come for a vote unless we get the reconciliation bill done, and I think that will be hard.
Moderate Democrats, such as West Virginia Senator Joe Manchin, are opposed to the $3.5 trillion price tag.
Skylar Henry reporting. Senator Manchin and Arizona Senator Kyrsten Sinema are meeting with President Biden at the White House today as they try to negotiate a lower dollar figure for the spending bill. North Korea has ramped up missile testing this morning, raising tensions once again on the Korean Peninsula. The third and latest launch came early this morning. It was a short-range missile that fell into the Sea of Japan. The State Department is condemning the missile test. The launch coincided with North Korea's address to the UN General Assembly in New York. As the search for Brian Laundrie continues in its second week, crews are scaling back their efforts to find him in a Florida nature reserve. People from all over are also sending flowers to his home in support of his fiancée, Gabby Petito. The hashtag Flowers for Gabby is currently trending on social media. The couple was on a cross-country trip when Laundrie returned home alone. He's since gone missing. Petito's body was found last week, days after she was reported missing by her family. Her death has been ruled a homicide. Laundrie is considered a person of interest in connection to Petito's death. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon.
A stark warning on the pandemic's lasting economic effects and the most prevalent adulting duties we prefer to put off. I'm Diane Kinghall at the New York Stock Exchange. Of those stories and more in your CBS Money Watch report.
You're watching News 3 Now at noon. Winner of the National Edward R. Murrow Award for overall excellence in television.
RHD Plumbing has the most reliable professionals in the industry. With honesty you can trust to deliver quality products and workmanship, dedicated to being the best. Get the job done right with RHD Plumbing, proud partner of the Green Bay Packers.
Do you suffer from erectile dysfunction? Peak Performance for Men uses an advanced form of acoustic wave therapy, restoring normal and natural functionality where it counts most. Call now and receive an ultrasound. Your initial consultation all for free. Call Peak Performance for Men today.
How much money have you wasted trying to find the right shade of foundation to match your skin tone? You end up with so many unused bottles, yet you can't bear to throw them out. Now there's Color Beauty Self-Adjusting Foundation, which means you'll never search for the perfect shade again.
It's really difficult for me to find a good tone foundation. I usually purchase about 3 or 4 and sometimes mix them. Color Beauty is a game changer in finding the right foundation. You put it on your skin and it transforms into your own skin tone.
The Color Beauty foundation is so simple to put on. My skin looks great and it just looks awesome.
The key to the innovative Color Beauty formula is tiny color beads that release and blend to perfectly match your skin tone as you apply it. The foundation is white when it comes out of the bottle, but when I begin to apply it, it adjusts to blend perfectly with the color of my skin.
My biggest problem area is my cheeks right here. Color Beauty feels really light on my skin, and I can tell that it is pretty full coverage, so it looks like I don't have too much foundation on, but it is covering all my acne scars like I was saying before. I actually really love it. It's weightless, and it's full coverage, and also it literally just matches my skin as soon as I put it on. It's no work. I've never experienced a foundation like this.
Color Beauty only comes in 2 colors, light and medium. If you have fair skin or you burn easily, go with the light. If you have darker skin, go with the medium. Plus, with an SPF of 50, they're getting the highest level of sun protection in a lightweight formula. And best of all is Color Beauty's exclusive special.
Order Color's Ultimate Beauty Package today and get 40% off. That means you'll get the color adjusting foundation, the skin smoothing primer, and the fan favorite lash enhancer for thicker, longer looking lashes at 40% off. Plus, get free shipping. Visit color40.com or call the number on your screen.
RHD Plumbing has the most reliable professionals in the industry. Now offering complete bathroom and kitchen remodeling with 0% financing. Everything you need to finish your dream project. Get the job done right with RHD Plumbing, proud partner of the Green Bay Packers.
A warning from the World Bank about the global economy. The financial institution says the pandemic will do lasting damage to economies across the globe if the coronavirus persists. The World Bank says the divide between East Asia and the Western world will grow larger, with the exception of China. The bank is calling for policy action to curb the damage and to avert deeper disparities. Sanofi is out. The French drug maker says it is ditching plans for its own mRNA-based COVID-19 vaccine. That's because of the dominance by Pfizer, BioNTech, and Moderna. Sanofi says it will turn its focus to creating another coronavirus vaccine based on a more conventional approach. No more fare matching at Delta Airlines. Over the weekend, the air carrier cut its best fare guarantee program. Under the program, consumers were promised they would receive the best fare on the airline site. If they found a lower price, travelers could either get a full refund or receive the difference and a travel voucher. And is there an adult in the room? Nearly 3 in 5 Americans say they're afraid of taking on adulting tasks before living on their own. That's according to a new OnePoll survey. Among the top signs of adulting, thinking about saving money, filing taxes, getting life insurance, and sticking to a budget. And that's your CBS Money Watch report. For more, head to cbsmoneywatch.com. At the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Diane King-Hall.
Diane, thank you. Let's check Wall Street at the noon hour. The Dow Industrial is down 541 points. The NASDAQ down 389. The S&P 500 is down 88. Another sunny day here in southern Wisconsin, but things are a little cooler outside. We're also watching our chances for rain this weekend. We're minutes away from your first warn forecast.
Buy More, Save More sale. The more you buy, the more you save. Start with 35% off store-wide. Then save up to an extra $300 on a qualifying purchase. And with Steinhaffel's special financing, you save even more. Steinhaffel's has the largest selection of in-stock furniture and mattresses ready for your home. It's the Buy More, Save More sale. Only at Steinhaffel's and Steinhaffels.com.
Get superior performance from your painting projects with help from Menards. Dutch Boy Max Bond Exterior Paint and Primer in 1 provides superior adhesion to dirty, chalky, and glossy surfaces while withstanding extreme weather. All Dutch Boy paints are 11% off. Give your garage floor a dramatic look with rock-solid polycuramine floor finish. The high-gloss finish is beautiful and durable, 20 times stronger than epoxy. Rock-solid garage floor coatings are 11% off at Menards.
Save big money at Menards.
At Security Health Plan, we're celebrating you. And you. 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 And you. By offering affordable affordable Medicare plans with special perks just for you. Because we all want a Medicare plan that puts you first.
Tomorrow morning, the 5 foods to help fuel your kids' brain.
And the World Dairy Expo is back in Madison. Josh is live in the 608.
Plus, we're keeping an eye on rainfall chances for the weekend, letting you know what to expect tomorrow morning from 4:30 to 7.
1 in 8 men will be diagnosed with it in his lifetime.
She said, we found some cancer. I blacked out.
But prostate cancer is very treatable when it's caught early. Mark Kane walks you through the warning signs and treatment options. Wednesday on News 3 Now at 10. The Farm Report is sponsored by Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
And Pam Yankee from the Midwest Farm Report is out of the radio barn today, so here are your farm numbers. Time now for the weather. Julian's here. Take your lunch outside today.
Oh, yes, that's right. Make sure that you have your lunch outside because it's going to be gorgeous. This is type of windows down and just enjoying the weather type of weather for our afternoon because we're looking into those middle 70s throughout today. So holding on to that mild conditions, but we're going to be warmer as we head into Wednesday and Thursday. So definitely take full advantage of what the weather has to offer you for our Tuesday. Now, what we are going to be keeping our eyes on is going to be rain chances for this weekend. So we're going to be talking about that in a little bit. But for right now, we got to talk about just how great it is outside. Pretty blue skies for us right now, 69 degrees, and dew points are hardly even much of a factor for us for today. Really comfortable as we're getting our afternoon rolling for us. It's going to be even more comfortable, a bit more mild as we get into the afternoon, but still really good conditions for us. Around 76 degrees at 4 p.m. with plenty of clear skies as well. Now, as we take a look once again, this afternoon, our high is going to be around 76 degrees for us as we get things rolling. Mostly sunny, and we're still holding on to mild conditions. Having that southeasterly breeze from 6 to 12 miles per hour, so it's going to be a little bit of a breeze, but it's going to feel really good throughout today. Now, as we take a look at our surface map, we're looking at high pressure, pretty much just keeping things on the dry and mild side for us. As that cold front has swept through, giving us a bit more cooler conditions as the easterly flow, but we are now going to be keeping our eye on this back end front over into the western half of the United States, which could be bringing us some rain chances into the later part of this week. But as we plan our day, we're just expected to be sunny and mild. 70s will be into the southern Wisconsin area, but plenty of clear sky. As you can see, hardly any cloud cover at all over the next 12 hours. As we get into Wednesday morning, still holding on to some cooler conditions. May start to see a little bit of clouds starting to develop, especially coming in from the southwest. But as we go into the afternoon, still holding on to a bit more warmer temperatures as that southerly breeze comes in. Now, what we're going to be keeping our eye on is going to be for Friday into the weekend. Looking at a system to start to pop in, giving us chances of some rain throughout much of the weekend. So that's what we're going to be keeping an eye on throughout the next few days, because our rain chances are going to be slim to none for the next 2 days, but then heading into the weekend, might see a slight chance of seeing something on Friday, but really Saturday, Sunday, and Monday is going to be our biggest concern as of right now, what we're really keeping our eye on. So that's why we're going to be saying, since we have a few days ahead, go ahead and make sure that you have some rain gear nearby, just in case you're going to be going to either the Green Bay Packers game on Sunday or you're going to the Badgers game for Saturday. Make sure you have your rain gear, because we could be seeing some showers during the time of those games. Now, as we take a look at our forecast throughout the next few days, as I mentioned, today's going to be the cool one, so definitely enjoy it. We're going to go back to some warmer temperatures for Wednesday and Thursday, then cooling back out as we see some of that system rolling back in for us, and those showers will try to keep things onto the cooler end, and then we're going to go back to more fall-like conditions and much more seasonable as we go into next week. Looking at those 60s to return to us, but on top of that, we are still looking at chances of seeing some of that rain showers sticking around too. So that's something we're going to be keeping an eye on throughout the next few days. More fall-like conditions are on the way after we have some summer-like feels for the next 2, Mark.
All right, enjoy it while you can, that's for sure. All right, Julian, thank you. There's more to come on News 3 Now at noon. We're talking bone health with a local nutritionist, and Howard's working on another one-pan meal for us in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen.
Say goodbye to messy frying and hello to a one-pan favorite. Now, this is the kind of weeknight dinner I love. Plus, it's very tasty.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Stanton Optical is always here for you with our safe telehealth technology. You can just walk in for an eye exam whenever you need one. And your eye exam is free when you buy 2 pair of glasses for as low as $59.95. Find your nearest store at StantonOptical.com or call 1-800-STANTON.
Home is where the heart is, and Feldco's here to make home even better. Right now, buy 1 window and you'll get 1 free, plus no interest for 1 year. That'll keep your home and your family warm, safe, and comfortable all year long. Buy 1 window, get 1 free, and let Feldco get your home ready for fall.
Buy 1, get 1 free ends Thursday. Call now.
For quality windows, siding, and doors, call 866 for Feldco.
Your pipes need to loosen up. Your furnace needs to chill out. No more Freon for your AC. You don't need a working ceiling fan. Nothing can stop me from causing problems in your home. Oh no, the homeowner's called Action Man and his action team.
That's right, Pesky. Your problems are plunged.
Call on Action Plumbing, Heating, and Electric at iwantactionnow.com.
Guys, if you're suffering from erectile dysfunction, Peak Performance for Men has a natural solution that can help you today. That's right. Stop wasting money on pills and inferior technology that hurts and just masks your ED. Fix it for good. The best part, our ED treatment is non-invasive, painless, and you can get back to your natural functionability after just a few short in-office sessions. Call us today and mention this ad, and your initial consultation is free. We are Madison's trusted specialist and only national erectile dysfunction provider. Call Peak Performance for Men today.
You've heard the saying, if it looks like bacon and it tastes like sausage, it's probably Johnsonville sausage strips. Oh, you never heard that? Well, sausage strips are pretty new. They're strips of sausage in amazing flavors like maple and chorizo. You can find this meaty miracle by the bacon, even though it's sausage.
Whoa. 6 months of AccuView Oasis contacts plus an eye exam. Only $125. Lowest price ever. Plus free trial lenses in store. Get the deal at Stanton Optical. Unbeatable prices without the drama.
You know, one of my pet peeves about a recipe, no matter how good it is when it's cooked in a skillet and it splatters all over the stove. That just makes me nuts. That's because the last thing I want to do after a long, hard day is scrub my stovetop. At times, there's no option. But if I can avoid the mess by turning a recipe into an easy, splatter-free one-pan oven favorite, I'm all for it. Here, for example, we begin by melting some butter and pouring it in a baking dish and setting it aside while we combine some flour with salt, pepper, and a little paprika. Next, we dip pieces of cut up roasting chicken into the flour and place it into our butter-lined pan. Make sure both sides of the chicken get covered with the butter. After baking this, we take it out of the oven, turn it over, and baste it with a buttery honey lemon glaze that we made while the chicken was roasting. Then, back into the oven it goes. Once it's cooked through and the coating is golden, it's done. See how easy and splatter-free this was thanks to our oven? All that's left to do is spoon the pan drippings over our roasted chicken and dig in. To get the recipe for our mouth-watering honey lemon chicken, all you have to do is visit our website. I'm Howard with Kelly in the Mr. Food Test Kitchen, where today we found a buttery lemon way for you to say, ooh, it's so good.
Thank you, Howard. Today we're talking bone health with UW dietitian Michelle Swader. Thanks for being with us today. Good to see you again.
Good to see you.
You know, here in the dairy store, we know how important calcium is for our bone health with milk and everything, but some people are lactose intolerant, or what are some other options?
Yeah, if you're lactose intolerant or you're a vegan, you can't or won't eat dairy, there is definitely some options. I think we've got calcium in the front of our minds, but one of the big things to consider is protein. A lot of people don't realize it, but your bone is half protein. We think of it as a calcium structure, but it's definitely important to eat a lot of protein so your body has those amino acids when it's ready to make some more bone.
I'm looking at your list here. I see vegetables. That doesn't seem right.
Right, and that's a little bit of vitamin C. We think about fruit a lot as having vitamin C, but your orange and yellow vegetables definitely have quite a bit, and that helps in two ways. It actually stimulates the bone cells to make more bone, but the antioxidant property of the vitamin C actually protects the bone from any damage.
And you also, omega-3 fats are important as well.
Yeah, that's another thing. People don't think about fat when they think about bone health, but the omega-3 fats, the healthy fats coming from your olive oil and your fatty fish and your nuts and seeds, that does have a protective effect on your bones because, as we know, as we get older, those cells face a lot of damage, and that antioxidant property can be really great.
And what vitamins are important here?
Well, it's definitely important to remember that any vitamin or mineral does not work alone. So part of the whole package of bone health, you're also looking at magnesium and zinc, vitamin D and vitamin K. If you're taking a lot of calcium or you're eating a lot of calcium, but you're not getting a nutritious diet, you're really just wasting that calcium. It really needs all of the components to really work together.
So what would a perfect meal look like?
Well, I'm not sure if there is a perfect meal, but you're definitely going to have...
Let's go that route.
You definitely have some nice lean protein or some fatty fish, definitely some really colorful green, yellow, orange vegetables, and then some healthy fat. So maybe a fish dish with a nice salad, something like that would really kind of cover most of the bases.
And exercise, I assume, is important as well.
Yeah, and a lot of people think about strength training when they think about exercise because as we know, the bones change when we do weightlifting. The muscles change when we do weightlifting. The bones get the message too. As they're worked out and they're having stress put upon them, they know that they need to grow. They need to shore up. They can't be giving away their calcium and giving away their weakness. They actually need to respond. So the same message that you're giving your muscles, you're also giving your bones when you do some strength and weight training.
Great advice as usual. Healthy bones, healthy body. Michelle, thanks for being with us again. We'll see you soon.
Thank you.
And here's Julian with one final check of the forecast.
Well, we're looking at a gorgeous day in tap for us. So our takeaway is that this afternoon it's going to be gorgeous. So make sure if you're going to have lunch, make sure it's outside. Get some sunshine for you and some good vitamin D. We're looking at mostly sunny conditions for us, 76 degrees. It's going to feel great throughout today and really enjoy it because the next couple of days are back to summer-like feels. But we are keeping an eye on for this weekend as rain chances are returning back into our forecast. Something we'll keep an eye on throughout the rest of the week, Mark.
Activities this weekend, so keep an eye as you say. Thank you, Julian. Thank you all for watching. We will see you back here at 4 o'clock for Live at 4. In the meantime, have a great afternoon.